In internal CSS we saw we can write CSS code one time and we can use many times. So to make one to many, CSS has given certain method that is called, we can write the CSS using the tag name. We can write CSS using the ID, using class, using tag group, as well as using parent and child type of relation. So we have made the file name here. We will be creating these files, and in that each file we will implement the examples. One file we have created yesterday, example2. In that you can see we have written the CSS for p tag. So in current page, wherever the p will come, all the places this much property value will get applied. Okay, so if I run this file, it should look like this. So in current page, p tag is 4 times. So for p tag, this much property got applied. Body tag is 1 time. So for body tag, the sky blue got applied. Next method will help us, that is called CSS by ID. Okay, but you can go to your example file and copy this much. Copy this much. Come to developer guide. Okay. Copy this, go to developer guide, and in first method as an example you can add here. Example you can add here. Something else. CSS by ID, you can write CSS by tag name, you can write like this. Name of the tag and below property and values. Ready? Now create the next file, example3.html. Example3.html. Example3.html file. Head. Then next is body. Then under the head, you will write call style. Under body, H1 CSS by ID. CSS by ID. Write the CSS for that. H1. You are writing CSS using tag name. H1 color, green color, font size 50 pixel, and text align center. Font size should be 50 pixel, text align center, it should appear in the middle. If now for H1, font size is 50 pixel, color in green color, and it is in the middle. It is in the center of the page. It will be in the center of the page. Hello? Yeah, hello. Huh? Just wait for half an hour. We'll call you back by 10 o'clock. Name? No. Name? What's the name? Okay. You will get a call in half an hour. Same. Marathon. Okay, hope ready? Come down. So this is CSS by ID or something else. This is called CSS by tag name. H1 is the tag name and this is the property value. In previous example also you can see instead of H1 paragraph here. So if tag name will come in the beginning and after that curly bracket open close and inside property value, this will be called as a CSS for tag name. So in current page, how many times H1 you will write? For all H1, the property value remain same. Now come next, ID. Write a paragraph. For this, give ID equal to 1. Right? This is from 1. ID equal to 2. This is from 2. ID equal to 3. This is from 3. And this is from 3. Okay, done. Now, inside HTML, we use paragraph tag 3 times, and for every paragraph, ID is different. 1, 2, 3 we given. Now, how to write the CSS for this? You have to use hash operator to create the ID. And what is the ID name? ID name is 1. Now, in this, which CSS you will write? It will apply for those ID whose name is 1. So here what is the ID? 1. Here what is the ID? 1. Then how to create the ID? Using hash. Using hash operator, you can create a ID in CSS. Inside HTML, while calling, you have to write ID equal to name of the ID. Identifier no need to give. This operator no need to give. Now come inside and write there, call height of the paragraph 200 px, 200 px, width of the paragraph 100%, background of the paragraph some other color, red color. Text line of the paragraph center. Check now. It will apply for one paragraph. Apply for one paragraph. It will apply for one paragraph. Yes, here. This is 100% and height is 200. Make little less height, maybe 150. Then we will see little less height will come 50 pixel less. Yes. So it has how connectivity is happening. You can see once your browser will execute the page, browser will run the page. In the beginning, it will see call hash. Now browser will understand if hash means ID. After hash, whatever will come, it will be the name of the ID. Now for that ID, this many property value got applied. So it is not applying for any tag or any parent or any child. It is applying for a ID, particular name. It can be anything. Now after that, this all property got apply here. Once compiler will come down, as soon as it will say yes, there is one ID called one. Now for that particular element, particular tag, this all property will get applied. In case the same ID is available one more time, same thing will apply. In case the same ID available four times will apply. But one ID you should not use multiple times. In future, your JavaScript will not work. Once you integrate with the JavaScript and one ID, if you are using two times, JavaScript will. Okay. So one ID only one time in one page. ID means what? Unique. Okay. Your PAN number, my PAN number, both will be different. It will not be same. If same, then duplicate will happen. In family member also, two person, two PAN number, different. That is called as what? ID. Similar way, in technology also, when you are creating the ID should not be same. ID must be different. For one paragraph, ID should be different, and for second paragraph, ID should not be same. It must be different. Okay? If it is the same, then CSS HTML will work, no problem. But JavaScript will not work, jQuery will not work, Ajax will not work. Those things will get confused. Saying like you are calling one ID and inside the page is three times. So where to apply it? Correct? So it will become confusion. So we have one small rule also we will write, but we'll remember in one page, one ID will use only. Now come down, go for the second one. Write has to. Has to. Has to. Height of second ID, keep 300 px. Width, keep 45%. 5%. Give margin 2%. Put background. Sky blue color. Then write float left. Okay, open ready. Save now. Check once. Coming ID. One ID is coming in the left side. Now the third one is pending. So we can write some CSS for third also. Has 3. For this, height keep similar. Everything you copy paste from here. Change background, some other color. Everything of previous ID. Copy and paste here. Change the ID to pink. Okay, done. Just like this. So,
remove the both in here.
will work. Since you are going to fit side by side, here, how you are going to fit side by side. So float left is required.
Remove that.
Then also it will come. Not coming. Overlap happen. Apply float left. Now, how you created the ID? Using has. Correct. Copy anyone. We'll paste as example in our developer guide page. Okay, hope you completed and your page is working. Okay, copy any one section, come to the developer guide page, and we can paste here. What about other people? Are you writing? Right. You should write it, okay? Hash 1, 2, 3, hash 1, hash 2, hash 3. Inside all we have given some height, width, background. Properties are almost common. Okay, then we can go ahead. We can keep in silent. Now come to the developer guide. Write as an example. This one. Okay, so whenever you want to understand how we can write CSS for ID, we can follow this one. Okay, continue this method and you can write in the note in one page, one ID only one ID use only one time.
అబ్దుల్ 3 మాట్లాడుతుంటారు అబ్దుల్ 3 4 అవుతుంది 3 అంట వీడియో కాల్ మాట్లాడుతున్నాడు అమ్మాయి 2 గంటలకు
In one page, one ID, use only one time. Okay. In one page, one ID, use only one time. Hello. Hello. Okay. Yeah, what's your name? Oh, you will get a call by 10 o'clock. Wait for 10 minutes. You will get a call. Yeah. Everything is available, but you will get a call. Some other person will call you in 10-15 minutes. Okay. Okay, hope ready. Now let's go ahead for the next one. How to create the class. So create the next file, example 4.html. Hope for this file everyone will follow and everyone will answer. So create next file, example 4.html. Let's start from the HTML. For the body tag, head will be first. Inside the head, we need to open the style and close the style. Follow the body tag, open and close. Next, after that, write one H1 CSS for class. CSS by class. Now write a CSS for tag name H1 color red, font size 70-80 pixel, text align center. It will print in the center in red color. Font size will be 80 pixel. Now we can see once this is called CSS by tag name. So for which tag? H1 tag. Now write below a ID. Division ID equal to header. This is header. id equal to header. Okay. So for id, how to write the CSS? Using has header background dark blue, color white, padding 30 pixel, and font size 40 pixel, and text align center. Okay, so header where we have written that will header will come in blue color, color will be white color, padding will be 30 pixel, font size 40 pixel, text align center. Okay, done. Check now. It should apply for header. Header, padding, text align center, and font size. Check once, even let me know also your page is working or not. non okay. So move on. This is using the tag name and this is using the ID. Now you have to write the class. Go ahead, follow the division. Class equal to anything. Let's keep call product 1, 2, 3, 4. So keep same class 4 times. Keep same class how many times? 4 times. Put some XYZ inside. Class equal to product and product how many times? 4 times. Okay. Ready? Now come up. See how to write the class. To write the class, you have to write call dot and name of the class product. Hash will help you to create the ID and dot will help you to create the class. Hash will help us to create the ID and dot will help us to create the class. Next, after that, come inside and write here width 21%, margin 2%, like between two division, there will be gap of between two class, there will be gap of 4%. One class will leave 2% in the left and 2% in the right, 2% from top and 2% from bottom. That's called margin. If you write 2 pixel, then 2 pixel it will leave. If you are writing 2%, then 2% it will leave. Then below write height somewhere to 50 pixel, background is sky blue or orange color, and float left. Okay, hope ready. What is the class name? Class name is product. Here, how we are calling class equal to product. How we are creating dot product. Then again curly bracket open close, and then inside we wrote call width, height, margin, background, and then float. Now you can see in this file you have all three type of example. How to write the CSS for a tag name, how to write the CSS for a ID using hash, how to write the CSS for a class using dot. You have created the ID called header. Look down header, how many times you are calling? Only one time. Class we written product, you are calling total 4 times. So in one page, one class we can call many times. But in one page, one ID we should call only one time. Okay. That limitation we keep in mind. Okay. Class represent the group. Okay. Class represent the group. Multiple people can say, I am from the XYZ group. I am from the XYZ group. I am from the XYZ group. So group remain same, but the members are different. Here, class remain same, but the elements are different. Okay. But in the case of ID, every member will have their own ID. Correct? So that way we will keep in mind. Okay. You need to connect from the day-to-day life. In day-to-day life, if you say yes, suppose we form a group. So in one group, we can keep multiple people. But for every people, there will be a ID. Okay. So class can be many times, whereas ID will be only one time. What problem will come if you are using one ID many times? JavaScript will work on unique ID. If your ID is duplicate, JavaScript will apply the output somewhere else. You want somewhere else, and output will get applied somewhere else because ID remain same. Okay. People also ask in interview, what is the difference between ID and class? We can say, first we can say how to create. So we can say ID we can create using hash operator, and class we can create using dot operator. ID we can use only one time in one page. One ID we can use only one time in one page, whereas one class we can use multiple times in. You can say problem also. If I am using one ID many times in one page, HTML, CSS will work, no problem, but JavaScript will be confused. Okay. Okay. Now check this file. Hopefully it should look like this. All four elements have the similar look, whereas one element have different look. Okay. Pixel, I will guide you. I'll guide you why to use the when to use the pixel and when to use the percentage and how to calculate the width. You can see here in this how much width I have used 21. 21% is the width and 2% is the margin. Now say total width will be always 100%. Now 100% you are dividing into 4 parts. How much will come? 25. 25% will come. Now 25% will be the width. Now from 25%, you can see there is a gap also here. You have to minus the gap. So you can see, suppose if I write here 25% is a width and 2% margin, so it will become 29%. 2% in the left and 2% in the right, and 25% width, it will not fit 4 block. So what we did, 2% left and 2% right, 4%. So from 25, I minus 4. Remaining how much? 21. 21% width and 2% margin left and 2% margin right. 4% and 21, 25. So when you are calculating the space, you have to calculate the white space also. So between two division now, you have some space. It's called a white space. Huh? Height if you give 100%, how much will happen? It will become full height, no? Height you should give in pixel. Okay, height we have 3 types. I will be writing. Height we have 3 types and width we have 4 types. Okay, we will be implementing in internal CSS. So check now and copy this example and paste. Hope we clear ID and class. Okay, copy this, go to developer guide and keep here one example. Paste inside. Okay, save now. Come in 1 minute. There, so hope written right below in a note. In one page, In one page, one class we can use many times. Class can be used many times. In one page, one class can be used many times. Okay, now we can write the CSS for this one. CSS for tag group. So write file example 5.html. Next file example 5.html. So what we added in one page, one class can be used many times. Mhm. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Okay. What's your name? Mhm. Okay. Mhm. 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 Okay. No problem. We'll guide you. So just wait for 10 minutes. A counselor is coming. She will call you and she will guide you the details. Yeah. So everything person will guide you. She will call you in some time. Okay. Your name is Sarath. Your name. Your name. Okay. Okay. No, wait for 10. Mm-hmm. Yes. 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 Okay. So hope done. Create next file example 5.html. Example 5 under the internal CSS only. Example files is for the tag group. Okay. Tag group is simple logic. Let's go. Follow the head, follow the style, and follow the body tag. Now come inside. Number is called Manoj. We need to call in and then Vandana and then Manohar. This 3, 4 plus this one also. Okay, now go here, write a H1, call well CSS by tag group. CSS by tag group. Next paragraph. Okay, right. This is from P tag. Now write a division also. This is from div tag. Next write for H2 tag. This is from H2. Right. This is from label tag. This is from label. Okay, so we have written H1, H2, paragraph, division, and label. Multiple type of tag you have written. Now we need to write some CSS in such a way that should get applied for all the tag. Okay, we should write the CSS in such a way that should get applied for all the tags. For example, if I write here body, open and close, and write inside call background green color. So what will happen in current page, wherever we have the body tag or body tag, background will become green. So this line becomes CSS by ID. CSS by tag name. This line becomes CSS by tag name. You wrote the CSS for a specific tag that is called body tag. Okay, you wrote the CSS for body tag. Okay, now coming down, you can check once. First background is coming green color, coming as a green. Now write the CSS for remaining H1, paragraph, division, and H2 and label in such a way where it should apply the common feature. So we have to create a group. H1, comma, H2, comma, paragraph, comma, div, comma, label. So these all are the name of tag. When you write one tag name, that's called CSS by tag name. When you write multiple tag name, that becomes a group of the tag. When we write one tag name, it's becoming a CSS for a tag name. But when we write multiple tag name, it's not the CSS for the tag name. It's become CSS for a group. Now, how many tags are in the group? All the names should come separated by comma. Next, you can write color as white. You can write any tag anywhere. Color as a white and font hyphen style italic. Color as a white and font style as a italic. Hope written. Check now. For all the tag, similar property. Color become white and text become as a italic. That is called CSS for tag group. Multiple tag you keep separated by comma and then write a common property and add. Right? Okay, copy this. Check now, hope it's work. Copy this and come to the home page. Not a home page, in developer guide, we can paste this. Example. Now next we have one more CSS for parent and child. So how we can make one tag as a parent tag and remaining as a child tag, we need to see. Create next file, example 6. So till example 5 you clear. Tag group, how we can make a group? Multiple tag separated by comma, then property value, it will apply for all. Example 6 file you go. HTML open close. Follow the head again. Then write the body tag. For head, open the style, close the style. For body also, write one H1 tag, CSS for parent and family. Okay, come down below. Write the UL tag as a parent tag, li tag as a child tag. Inside li tag, a tag, so you will become the parent, li become the child, a become the last child. UL li a. You will become the parent, li become the child, and a become the last child. Okay, ready? Copy the same, paste 3-4 times. Home about us, contact us, then login, then sign up, then inquiry. Okay, next after this, you can copy the 3 li from here and paste after UL. Paste after UL. And before that, keep one heading h2 li without UL. Li without UL. Li without UL. Okay, ready? Now, if you run this file, then this is just like simple text. Okay, hyperlink is there, ULLI is coming, is fine. Now write the CSS for UL tag. Or maybe you can write the CSS for A tag. A tag, color as A tag, curly bracket open close, color, red color, and font size 23 pixel. You will see for all the LI, all the A tags, whether inside the UL or out of the UL. For all the A tag, the color will be red and font size will be 23 pixel. Okay. So for all the A tag, color is red and font size 23 pixel for all the A. Either inside the UL or without UL, everywhere. Now we want to restrict. It should apply for only those A tag that is under the UL. So UL becomes a parent and LI becomes a child and the last child is A tag. You will write like this. UL space LI space A. So UL become a parent. After that, whichever the tag you wrote, that will become as a child. And after that, last whichever the tag you wrote, for that the CSS will get applied. So this line is saying it will apply the CSS for A tag, but only those A tag that is under the LI. And LI must be inside the UL. Then only for the A tag, color will be red and font size will be 23. You can check. It will apply for only upper A tag, not the bottom. Why? Because bottom LI, bottom A tag, the last A tag, last A tag, last A tag have LI, but it does not have the UL. What we are instructing to the compiler, what we are addressing apply the color red for those A tag that should be under the LI. This is also under the LI and this is also under the LI. But in the last case, UL tag is missing. So address will not find for the last, whereas address will find for the first. Okay. Now let's check it. It like this. Okay, I have not saved the file. Yes, I have not saved the file. Let me show you. See, happen only for the upper one. So how to make the parent? First will be the parent name, second will be child. Come down. Right below UL space li. Not all li. Only those li that is under the UL. Display should be in a line. Display should be in line and padding should be 20 pixel. Display should be in line and padding should be 20. Okay, hope done. Check now. It will convert from block to inline, but only main line, not only the bottom line. It's here. Converted block to inline. Next, we can write some tag CSS for UL also. Background, any color, maybe green color. And padding 20 px. Inside the UL, you can write text align center. Then it will print in the middle. Once you write display in line, for a line, bullets will go automatically. We have written display in line, the bullets will remove automatically. Display in line, once we write, bullets will get removed. Okay, done. Check now. See here, background is a. So how many method we have in mind now? One. This is which method? This is the tag by ID or tag name or class, which one? It is the first method, CSS by tag name. Because you have written one tag name and after that property value, so this is called CSS by tag name. This is not CSS by tag name. This is for child and parent. This becomes a parent, this becomes a child. Okay, so two method. Another one you saw here, CSS by tag group. Multiple tags separated by comma becomes a tag group. Before that you wrote using the class. Before that you saw using the ID. Correct? So total how many ways? 5 ways. So these 5 ways people follow in the market. Whoever write the CSS, they follow these 5 methods. Bootstrap is also based on this method. Normal CSS, which you are writing, going to write, or people write in the market, everyone follow this method. Copy this now. You will LIA, you can copy this and go to the developer guide and write here as an example. Example. Okay, written. So overall, we come to know 5 methods, right? Based on these 5 methods, we will be designing different type of template. Okay. So next come to the not external, under the internal only. Many things are pending still. Okay. Create next file height.html. Height. To see how many type of height we have. Finishing is not the target. Target is to understand the point. Okay, ready? Now come inside HTML open close. Create also open close. Style open close. Body open close. No, right one. P tag with the ID equal to 1 and keep inside some ABCD, 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 3, 4 line. Okay. Okay, one is written, copy the same paragraph. So here you should put more text. If you write 1, 2, 3 character will not work out. Write ABCD, ABCD, copy paste 4, 5 times. 4, 5 line copy paste. Now same paragraph, copy, paste and paste. Total how many times? 3 times. Give ID 2 and give ID 3. ID 1, ID 2 and ID 3. Content is similar and same, and the paragraph is 3 times with a different ID. Next. As one, as one, as one, height 100 px, depth 200 px, or width 150 px. Background red, float left, and margin 40 pixel. Okay, done. Next, after this, copy the same and paste total. Okay, check now. What is happening for first paragraph? First paragraph, some content should move out. Something like this. Some content is moving out. Why? Because we have given the limited height and limited width, and content is more. If the content is more and height and width is limit, definitely content will go outside. Same thing is happening. Okay. Same thing is happening in limited height and width. Limited height and width. We have given the more content. It went where? Outside. Next come for the 2. Copy the same one. So you got this point. Why this went out? Because height is 100 pixels and content is more, not able to fit. So it will go outside. What is the solution of this? Copy this, paste here, change ID to. We have ID to. In that, give mean height. Mean height 100. Height convert into mean height. How much? 100. Take now. Content is fitting inside. You can say here, content is fitting properly. Okay. If you increase the content, it will keep increasing. Minimum height will be this much. How much? 100. If the content will be more, it will increase automatically. But what will happen if no content? Or what will happen if there is less content? Will it decrease or not? See, it will not decrease less than 100. Minimum will be 100%. If less content also, it will cover the 100%. Copy the same and paste as a 3. Give height auto. Give height how much? Auto. So no need to worry on increment and decrement. Automatically it will keep increasing and decreasing according to content. Okay, already height auto. Check now. In a case height auto, it looks like this. But what will happen between mean height and height auto? Mean height says like minimum, how much you given? 100. If you don't have content, then also it will take minimum 100%. Height auto say, if you have no content, no height. It will display if only there is a content. Let me show you. See here. I went to the 2. Inside the 2, I just reduce the content. 2 is based on mean height. 2 is based on mean height. Now how much content? Less content. Look at here. Minimum how much? 100. Let me do same for the second one also. Last one. Height auto means completely fully dynamic based on your content. So 3 difference. Height meaning fixed. Mean height meaning is minimum is fixed. Height auto means based on content. How much content? That much height. No content, no height. Okay. So this is the three type of height we have. Okay. We will make a note in developer guide. Clear? So in the beginning, here we have written the property height, correct? So how many type of height we have? One is called height. Suppose if you are giving 100 pixels, we can write it is fixed. It is fixed. If you write called height, mean height 100 px, we can write minimum is fixed. Minimum is fixed. If more content, it will increase. Minimum is fixed. If more content, it will increase. Height auto. Auto fully based on contents. So three type of height we have. You can make a note. Remaining again, see you tomorrow. Width we have multiple types. We will make a note and other stuff. Daily 9:15. See, pasting the developer guide in the group is not problem. If you write it, helpful for you. You have to believe on that. If you write, there is a benefit. Okay. Else there is a lot of content on internet. No, you can do copy paste also. No meaning, right? That was my suggestion based on now remaining your choice. Send me hi in the chat. I will send you in the group. Send hi in the WhatsApp group. I'll send you. So hope from next class, everyone will write it. Okay, I'll send in chat. You can use.